Apple just announced this week that iOS 18 is coming out this fall 2024. And they said,
iOS 18 brings the biggest redesign ever to the Photos app.
I checked it out. It looks fantastic. But I have questions. Hi, I'm Mollie Bartelt, and I own Pixologie, where we've organized millions of print and digital pictures for our clients over the past 10 years. I'm also a Mac user and an iPhone user. And normally I don't get too excited about the new Apple updates that are coming, but this fall, it sounds like the Apple Photos app for iPhone is getting an overhaul. There is so much more to organizing and enjoying your family photos than just your iPhone, okay? And if you want to know more about our system of organizing these memories, you're going to want to check out our link up there with a roadmap to tell you like how to go about saving all of your family memories, not just the ones that are on your phone. All right, let's take a look at the announcement. We're going to watch the YouTube video that Apple shared this past week, parts of it.
Finally, we have some big news for an app where we relive our most precious memories and adventures, photos. Our photo libraries contain all of the big and small moments in our lives. But as we capture so much and our libraries grow bigger by the day, how can we keep it all organized so we can appreciate all those moments and easily get to the good stuff? iOS 18 brings the biggest redesign ever to the Photos app. To tell us more about the all-new design, here's Chelsea.
The new Photos app keeps your library organized and makes it super easy to find photos fast. So you can spend less time searching and more time enjoying your memories. Let me show you. This new design is gorgeous, feels familiar, and it puts everything you want right at your fingertips. The app has been unified into a single view with the photo grid at the top and your library organized by theme below.
That certainly looks very clean and neat. I can't lie.
The photo grid is a great place to view your entire library. When you want to quickly jump back to specific dates, you can use months and years views at the bottom. I have a lot in my library, so it's great that this filter button lets me quickly narrow it down to specific types of content. And now, I can even filter out screenshots to enjoy my photos clutter-free.
Okay, that is a winner for sure.
We know that it can be tough to keep our ever-growing libraries organized, so we've built on the amazing intelligence in the Photos app and created a space below the grid that makes it easy to access the photos you care about most. We call these collections. With collections, you can browse by topics like time, people.
Don't forget pets. I love that.
My favorite memories, new ones like trips, and more.
This is a really awesome feature too. To be able to go to your trips in a collection like that is amazing. People take a lot of photos on beautiful vacations and then they can never find them. When you take pictures with your phone, you are probably having the location turned on, and that means the phone app can group those pictures together and make a collection here like this for you. That does tie into privacy, but we're going to look at that a little bit because, of course, Apple made big news this past week with other types of things like artificial intelligence and personal intelligence.
Let's go back and check out Recent Days. Recent Days organizes photos by each day, with clutter, like receipts, filtered out. Here are my photos from earlier today. You'll see an auto-playing view.
So, clutter like receipts. I could see that being something you wouldn't want to be in your view. What about like shopping pictures and repetitive work pictures? I have a problem with those in my collection. But let's just see what else they have to say.
View of all the photos at the top. I can swipe between days like this to see my hike yesterday. I can view the photos as a beautiful collage, and I can share the whole collection with just a tap right here.
That is a beautiful display of pictures, and I want to go there. But the other thing I noticed when she clicks the share icon, we still don't really know what's being shared. Is it a link or like a link through iCloud, or are we texting just a few pictures? That has been a problem for people in terms of sending photos, and I'd like to know more about that.
When I want to find a specific person in my library, I head to People and Pets, and it now includes my favorite groups of people for the first time. Here's me with my husband, Don, and with my best friends. The new
That's worth just going back a bit. That's pretty cool. It's going to group you with other people into a collection to look at.
Here's me with my husband, Don, and with my best friends. The new Trip section gathers all your memorable adventures in one place. I love that they autoplay, so I can remember my trips while I browse. I can quickly jump back in time and revisit a trip, like this one to Patagonia in 2021.
I really liked how the trips, then you could click on the years to get quickly to see some of the other places that you've been. That's pretty cool.
Since everyone's photo library is unique, Photos is now customizable, so you can elevate the topics that are most important to you. You can reorder collections to put them in the order you like. I've put pinned collections right here. It's where I can keep things I access frequently, like favorites, photos I've recently saved, the places I've been, and even an album of my favorite climbs. And we have one more new space to make the Photos app your very own and enjoy your best moments. If you swipe right from the grid, you'll find the new carousel, which highlights your best content in a beautiful poster-like view. Photos you've marked as favorites are here.
So in the one view you have of your photos, you can scroll down for collections, or you can swipe to the right and see some other groupings of pictures. You're going to have to get used to swiping in different directions now.
And so are featured photos, surfaced by the app. And
so notice featured photos are the ones that Apple or the intelligence on your phone is picking for you. I'm always curious to see what my phone thinks is important.
And you can customize this too. Here, I've added a favorite trip to Crater Lake. Each day, the carousel surprises you with a new set of photos to enjoy for each of these.
I like this. My mother-in-law, who's 93, has an iPhone, and currently it's called Memories, and the phone just generates memories for her, and she'll get lost for hours watching some of those. And that is kind of fun, and being surprised every day. Who doesn't need something like that to make them smile and go on with a good attitude?
And that's a quick peek at the new Photos app. Now back to you, Craig.
So that's iOS 18.
And so now he's just wrapping up the iOS, because there were other updates to the iPhone that'll be coming in September. All of that sounds pretty exciting for us iPhone users. Now, we'll have a learning curve in figuring out how to swipe where to look at our pictures, but it's clear that Apple's trying to help people like auto-organize photos for us. And that does lead me to a concern, because I feel like some of us do want to have more structure and control over our photo collection. So on the current iPhone app for photos, you can actually make folders and albums, and I'm wondering if that's going to be around. For those of us who use Mac computers, I'm curious to see how that integrates. And I really, really, really wish that Apple would update their iCloud Photos website, because it is horrible to work up there, and sometimes people need to be able to download their pictures. So I'm sorry that wasn't part of the update. Now, I wanted to tell you, though, that Apple addresses artificial intelligence, and they're calling it personal intelligence, and this relates to privacy, and I found this really interesting.
The greatest source of tools for taking actions is already in your pocket with the apps you use every day. And we have designed Apple Intelligence so it can tap into these tools and carry out tasks on your behalf. So you can say things like, pull up the files that Jaws shared with me last week, or show me all the photos of Mom, Olivia, and me, or
They are saying that, we can say, hey Siri, show me all the photos of Mom, Olivia, and me. I think it'll be still Siri, who knows? But this is going to allow the phone then to bring up all of the photos of the three of you. Remember that grouping that's going to be happening in the Apple Photos app? It's looking into your phone and connecting things. And this is just one simple example of how this Apple Intelligence is going to work. Let me just go a little bit ahead here.
Understanding this kind of personal context is essential for delivering truly helpful intelligence, but it has to be done right. You should not have to hand over all the details of your life to be warehoused and analyzed in someone's AI cloud.
I wholeheartedly agree.
With Apple Intelligence, powerful intelligence goes hand in hand with powerful privacy. Let me tell you more about its architecture and how it's built with privacy at the core. The cornerstone of the personal intelligence system is on-device processing. We have integrated it deep into your iPhone, iPad, and Mac, and throughout your apps, so it's aware of your personal data without collecting your personal data.
I thought that was pretty interesting, and maybe it provides some amount of comfort as we see artificial intelligence coming into our daily lives more and more. I definitely recommend that you save your pictures not on your phone, but on your computer. And if you need some help on how to figure out to doing that, watch this video next. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you the next time.